tell you about a dreams I had last night, and I hope I got this picture just right. June 24th, 2018. I dreamed that I was in some room like a workshop. A couple people were there. It was daytime. And just remember, Jesus wants you to be a child of the day. It was sunny out. Well, one person looked over and said Satan had been hiding stuff in cabinets. You know, the enemy doesn't want to be exposed, and there's a lot of political cabinets. And they were up against a wall. Build that wall, build that wall, build that wall. So one pulls the cabinet out from the wall, and it's painted white, but the paint is all chipped and peeling, and it's in bad disrepair. So they pull the cabinet out from the wall, and there's a secret compartment in the back that nobody could see, and it was full of firewood, like around 30 sticks, and it was split dry oak firewood, I think. And you know, firewood, you know, was thrown in the fire, and then a voice said this was going to be gotten rid of, and I heard this phrase utter: summer is a time of thunderstorms. And it showed North Georgia on TV. Remember, God dwells in the sides of the north. A TV in your dream is trying to relay a message. And then it said expect 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. You know, 6 is the number of man, and 6 is short of 7, so it's imperfect. And you know, the pride of man. And you know, 70 or 7, the number of completion, spiritual perfection. Israel just had her 70th. And you know, 70, you know, completion. 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. And wind, you know, a lot of times in the Bible refers to spirit, or wind can refer to war. And then it said trees and shrubs will be blown down all over everywhere. And trees represent people, nations, and cities. And you know, there'll be a lot of judgment. Well, then it zoomed up in on my county, the county where I live at, and it was all you could see. And that's like sending the message, emphasis, you know, on my area to be ready, you know, to watch. Second dream, I dreamed that many had wondered what it meant to go home with the Lord. Well, just remember, you know, the Bible said those who keep His commandments and law, you know, love Him. You know, He talks about that. It doesn't mean keep the law perfectly or keep the commandments perfectly. If you break the least of which, you've broken them all. It just means have a goal in your heart to be more Christ-like, and then have the everlasting goal, which is to be able to go home and spend eternity with Him. And it means look to His works to be perfect. And remember, it's all about Him and nothing we did. The only thing that we're saved by is shed blood of the Lamb, Jesus Christ, and nothing else. Nothing we can do to have salvation other than believe in Him. Because Jesus Christ and His shed blood, the only thing that's good enough. So many had wondered what it meant to go home with the Lord. And just like a child would think, you know, He would just manifest and be literal and tangible as a man, and you would instantly, you know, be changed to be like Him. And that was how plain it was when He comes back. The Lord is literal. I woke up. Third dream, I was here, you know, where I live, and we had some type of high winds. I was watching whole pine trees blow down and fall toward the east. You know, it's pointing toward the east, a new day, and the east wind, was not favorable. One behind my building blew over, and it was crazy when it fell. And it was a live tree, and then there's a lot of oaks out front that are pretty big. Well, they blew down, and oaks represent strong men, strong cities, and strong nations and regimes. During the judgment, many nations and cities and strong men, will be uprooted. Nearly all of them, again, by 60 to 70 mile an hour wind, are from the earthly king, to the godly reign of Jesus Christ, 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. And wind is spirit. And a severe thunderstorm, which the huge pine trees blew down, and I was amazed at the power, of watching this stuff. It bend those trees over and snap them off. And many other hardwoods were split where limbs broke off, and the interpretation to limbs being broken. Just remember it this way, like a child. Jesus said he was the vine and we are the branches, and if we get separated from him, we're cut off and we die. And limbs are branches. It's just that easy. Never take my word for anything. Take everything to God in prayer. And remember, I'm not perfect. And we need to worship the Lord Jesus Christ every day and everything we do. And who failed? I failed at. I'm going to show you a picture. Sorry about the movement. If you look at these clouds, this was taken about an hour and a half ago on June 24th, 2018. In the past, when the weatherman has said there's no severe weather chances for your area, the area that I'm in, I've seen clouds moving bizarre directions like that about 4 times before we had high damaging winds. And one time it was tornadoes. I actually saw a tornado. And what was funny about it was all the times when this happened, the weatherman said, oh, all the severe weather risk is left out of your area. The weather's going to be sunny today. No chance of rain and nothing. And well, it would come, and like 5 times I saw that. And today when I took these pictures, the weatherman had said there's no severe weather forecast for the area that this is in. And all the severe weather risks, that was yesterday, it's all gone. There's no more today. There's no chance of rain in your area today. And I filmed this outside an hour and a half ago on June the 24th, 2018, clouds rotating. And like I'm saying, I'm filmed it because 5 times before I've seen clouds move in different directions like that. And we've had damaging storms. Every time they say there's no risk and it's going to be sunny and no chance of rain, that's when we have all the damaging storms. And the sky does weird things before it happens. Just look at these clouds. That's rotating, ain't it? Said no severe weather threat for your area today. No chance for thunderstorm. Won't even hardly be a cloud in the sky today. And look at that. See that an hour and a half ago. That looks like rotation to me. I'm just saying that winds are changing direction with height. You know, saying that. And you tell me, they said it was going to be bright and sunny. Well, just currently, recording this video, the sky has clouded over and thunderstorms look like they're developing. Big dark clouds now. They said no chance of severe weather, no chance of rain in my area. Big clouds are developed that look like they could turn into thunderstorms, and it's probably 95 degrees. Hope everybody enjoyed this video and has a blessed day.